I didn't think I would do it this late in the year, but I finally made a new player. And this might be the most overpowered point guard build out of all of my builds. And the thing that I like about this is it actually takes skill to use. And if you didn't see the title, you see what it is. It is a two-way, 3-level facilitator. Probably the longest named build that I've seen, but honestly, one of the most overpowered. So before I show you guys exactly how to make this build, do me a favor and drop a like on this video. Please, it helps me out a ton. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are on the grind to 170,000 subscribers. So the two-way, 3-level facilitator. This is a build that I will be using strictly with inside centers, running around screens, and shooting threes. But I don't want to waste any time. Let me show you guys my attributes right now. So guys, I'm only a 90 overall. I really need you guys to listen to what I'm saying clearly, because on my other build videos, I always get questions like this. So anything I say right now will probably answer your question. You guys see I only have 90 speed. You guys all know my physicals will go up. These are all my ratings. I'm only a 90 overall. But let me show you guys this build at 99.9 overall, which is what I'll be the whole time. Let me show you his ratings at 99.9. And here it is. I don't even really need to explain it. All you need to do is look at the stats. 97 speed, which is the same as my playmaking shot creator, which is a pure offensive build. And I do want to say something. Me and him made the build a tiny bit different. I'm pretty sure we did every attribute the same, but he did 2 arm lengths shorter than me. So not only his ball control, but also his three-pointer and mid-range will be 2 points higher than mine will at 99.9. So instead of 82 ball control, I'll have 80, and instead of 88 3-point, I'll have 86. Like I said, that's all just personal preference, but you guys see what the stats are at 99.9. Like, what's the point of a pure offensive build like my playmaking shot creator? What is the point of that gets 97 speed and 93 3-pointer when you can have a build like this that when you give the ball up, you have Hall of Fame defensive badges and you shouldn't really miss? So you see his stats at 99.9. It's insane. Now, let me show you guys the badge layout and just show you really how strong this build is. And you guys see I'm only a 90 overall, so I don't have all my badges yet. I'm working on them. My shooting badges, I get literally 1 shooting badge every game. So this will be done in about 4 to 5 games. Playmaking and finishing and defense and rebounding, this is going to take a while, but I will eventually grind it out. But you guys see how many badges this build gets. 6, 18, 11, and 19. Pretty much just as much as my two-way slash and playmaker. I mean, guys, this build is the two-way slash and playmaker, but instead of just forcing hop steps, it takes skill and you actually have to shoot threes and use IQ. So to anybody that wants to make this build, it's a very high skill gap build, okay? Not everybody can use it. It's not like the two-way slash and playmaker. It's basically the playmaking shot creator, but with way better defense and a little worse three-pointer. But I feel like this build will make these videos entertaining. So let me not waste any more time and let me show you guys exactly how to make this build. So this build is a point guard because, well, point guards get the most badges out of any build. I do left-handed, but that's all just personal preference. Now this build, you get Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame defensive badges, so you have to go with the red, green pie chart. You guys know there's no point in pure offensive builds when builds with the red pie chart can do what they do. Now, unless you get 99 speed without the speed physical, you always go this if you are a guard. See, now this build at 99.9, you guys saw I got 97 speed. And now you need to copy these attributes exactly to get the max amount of badges, okay? So you put this to 83, max these two, and that's it. I'm going to show you guys at the end why this is the best thing and why you get the most badges possible for every single category. You want to max pretty much all of your shooting except for your post fade, and you want to put that as you guys see, you get 18 shooting badges, and you want to just put this down until you can get 18 shooting badges. So you put that on 77, max your pass accuracy, max your ball handling, and now when I'm thinking of playmaking on this build, I'm thinking you need 3 gold badges at least. Gold unpluckable, because this build doesn't get that high of ball control. Gold quick first step, and gold handles for days. Now you can just stick with that, but I wanted 2 more badges. 1 bronze for Lob City Passer, and the other bronze, which will be bronze bailout. So you want to go the lowest amount in your post moves where you can get 11 playmaking. So you want to put that to 31. And then on your defense, this is where you get the most badges. You want to max all those. And now everybody always asks, why do you put so much on your defensive rebound? For some reason, defensive rebound is what gives you the most badges this year. So I put that up to a 75. It'll get higher when I adjust my height. And then I put these last 2 on interior defense. So you see you get 6, 18, 11, and 19. A super balanced build. And I want to show you guys, this is what I was talking about when I said it maxes out every badge. Look at the right. I'm going to go on each category at -1. This goes from 6 to 5. Next one, 6 to 5. 6 to 5. On every category, you take off 1 attribute on any category, and it changes your playmaking badges, or not your playmaking, but it changes that badge from whatever it is to -1. I'm telling you, this is the best badge layout for this build to get the maximum badges that you want if you want to run point guard. Now this build is one of the best lockdown builds in the game as well. Just like the two-way slash a playmaker, a lot of people use this build as a pure lock, and then obviously, you know, you can shoot with it. So if you're gonna make this as a lockdown, you would want to switch the attributes up, but I'm using this as a point guard build on the 2s, running around screens with inside centers, shooting nothing but 3s, quick shooting, doing all that. So if you want to do that, like I said, this build has a very, very high skill cap. So if you don't want to make it until I show you guys gameplay, I completely understand. So next, body shape, that doesn't matter. I always go built. Height, 6'5", the best point guard build in the game. Weight, I don't really think this matters that much. I think I went with 178. And then wingspan, I went 1 down. So I could get 76 ball control and an 81 3-point. And you guys saw at 99.9 what those ratings are. So you guys see you get 4 takeover choices. Now if you're playing lock, you can use this. If you can go playmaker, you can go any of these 4 takeovers, okay? But I like to shoot 3s, and especially with being an elite 1, after 3 3-pointers, you get takeover. So I went with the sharp. And as you guys see, you have built a 2-way 3-level facilitator. Now when I do max this build out, I'll show you guys what badges I'm gonna go with. Now I will go with fancy footwork and either slithery, giant slayer, or contact finisher. I haven't figured it out yet, but as of right now, I'll just throw contact finisher on gold. Your finishing badges don't really matter that much. With 18 shooting badges, you guys know what it is. The 5 core shooting badges, but this time you can't put them all on Hall of Fame. So this is what I would do. If anything, I would maybe drop Hot Zone Hunter to gold and put Green Machine on gold, or even, you know, put Deadeye on gold and then put Green Machine on gold. But these 2 gotta be Hall of Fame, and then I would probably go with something like this. 18 shooting badges is more than enough, especially with like an 87 3-pointer that this build gets. Playmaking badges, I already explained to you guys, but unpluckable, quick first step, handles for days. I'm playing with strictly inside centers on this build, so I'll go Lob City Passer, and I'll throw on Bailout. And then 19 defensive badges. I've showed you guys what I run on my two-way slash and playmaker. You get 1 less badge on this build, so I'll probably just end up doing this, and just instead of Pickpocket Hall of Fame, have it on gold. But yeah, this build gets so many badges. For anybody that stayed and watched the video to the end, I'm always getting comments on my build videos. How do you get badges? How do you get badges? Well, this is what I do. Simple, pick and roll, easy green. It's that simple. I do that every time. A pick and roll, and then I shoot. You guys see I'm shooting 97% with 117 points. And now I know what you guys are saying. Oh, well, you have a lot of your badges already. How do you get them, you know, early when you're working on them? Simple. Drills. But this is important. This is how you score a lot of your points. Fast break, run to the corner, hit the behind the back, take the 3. You do that even without your shooting badges. And now, one more thing, you get defensive badges on this build. So you see he's running up every single time they run up the court, every single play. You want to sprint up to him and go for a bump steal. See, look, I run up to him, and you see I went for the ball. You run up to the ball on whatever it is, you sprint at that hand, and you tap X. You'll get the steal a lot, but sometimes you don't, and then every single time on offense, you guys are gonna see pick and roll, pro 6, take 1 or 2 steps, green the shot. take a look at what I'm shooting. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did and you do make this build, do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new. You guys see I'm 39 for 40, and I'm out.